After spending the holidays in Belgium and celebrating our grandson's first birthday party, we were looking forward to starting our adventure again. I'm always a little nervous when I come back on board after a long time away.
So here we are. Does it smell?
No, it looks good.
Yeah.
You hope that everything still works as before and that no water has entered anywhere.
Batteries are okay. Everything looks in order.
Okay, now we're gonna unpack everything.
Good morning. We had a very good night of sleep. There was a lot of wind this night, but we were so tired that we slept right through it. Now we just had breakfast and it's time to reorganize the boat because all the stuff that we brought with us needs to get a proper place. Yesterday evening when we arrived, I had already a small issue with the water pump. It was completely blocked and I opened it and there was a lot of corrosion underneath, so I've put some WD-40 on it and after a while it's running again.
We can do the dishes.
Suddenly a loud roar was heard outside.
The big motor club just arrived at the marina and maybe a friend of ours is joining them because I saw on his Facebook page that he was coming to Portugal to make a tour. I just gave him a call, but he's not here anymore. He's already back to Belgium, but he told me he had a party last Saturday with this group, so but yeah, too bad he isn't here. And so the peace has returned to the marina.
That evening we had arranged to meet our friends to celebrate our reunion with dinner and a performance by the local band. And of course, a dance couldn't be missed. Because this was the first time since our Charlotte was born that we were not going to be there on her birthday, we asked the band to sing for her so that we could send this video on her birthday itself as a surprise.
Happy birthday, Charlotte. We love you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
And as if this wasn't enough, we made a video with all the people in Albufeira with whom Charlotte had already met in the past.
Happy birthday, Charlotte. We love you. Happy birthday to 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 Charlotte. Happy birthday to you.
Good evening. I'm going to send you welcome from the Algarve. I don't know if you remember me, Freddy. I'm going to wish you a happy birthday, the happiest 26 that you can ever have. I wish you all the best, a very good party, and I hope to see you as soon as possible. See if you come to the Algarve, take some holidays, catch some sun. I would like to see you. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Hi Charlotte, happy birthday. Happy 26th birthday. Enjoy. Ciao.
Hello Charlotte, I wish you happy birthday from Portugal.
Happy birthday, Charlotte!
Happy birthday, Charlotte! From Marenvirus! Happy 26!
Boter van de buren.
Zal ze leven, lang zal ze leven, lang zal ze leven in de gloria, in de gloria, in de gloria. Piep, piep. Jaren, proost! En we nemen er nog één.
20ste verjaardag.
Gefeliciteerd! Nog veel mooie jaren. Proost! Cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños, cumpleaños, cumpleaños feliz.
Happy birthday, Charlotte. You're 26 years.
I can assure you, she was completely overwhelmed when we sent her this. And so, our second season had already started very pleasantly.
Good morning, it's Thursday today and we are almost 1 week here in the Algarve, and today is the first day that the sun is coming out. It's been very windy last week, so we haven't been doing much on the outside of the boat, but today there's almost no wind, so I'm gonna check the rigging and hoist the sails today.
Going up the mast is something you don't do every day, and I know that most professional mast riggers only use one line to go up, but I don't feel comfortable with that, so I always wear climbing pants with one line and underneath a separate harness with a separate piece of line in which I tie a knot that tightens when tension is applied, and I stretch that one over the mainsail halyard. If the rope of the climbing pants come loose for some reason, I will still be left hanging on the line of the harness. After checking the stays, terminals and antennas, the sails could be hoisted. The wind had picked up a bit and we were moored with the boat in the wrong direction.
Touchdown!
So we first had to place it with the bow in the wind to make it easier to hoist.
There were some small repairs on the mainsail in the Genoa, and the guy from the sailmaker just brought them back. I will check it while we hoist them. And it's almost the end of the day, but the sails are back on. What a beautiful day today. Beautiful morning this morning.
We quickly got used to the relaxed marina life again.
And this is my daily routine at the moment. I get up around 8, wash myself, put some clothes on, and go to the supermarket for some sandwiches.
That morning there was another event on the program.
It seems like there's a sport event today at the marina.
The cycling race.
Yeah, and I saw that there are Belgian
Cyclists.
The race was part of the Volta ao Algarve and started from the marina of Albufeira, and the finish was in Alto de Malau.
This is the Belgian Soudal Quickstep team.
A tour of 177.9 kilometers that day. And they are off. And she was won by the Brit Thomas Pidcock. Even though it was still winter, we were not bored for 1 minute.
We are getting ready for carnival.
We don't have a costume, we're just dressed, yes.
There was something to do every day. February is the carnival period, so we went to see what it looked like in Portugal.
And we have arrived in Loulé. In the mud. So it seems you need to buy tickets to get on the plaza. Almost there, eh?
So we have 2 tickets and a book.
The next day, our friends from sailing vessel Sail Away left for Seville.
Karen is cleaning the windows so we have bright sight when we are on the way.
We would have loved to come along, but our haul out was scheduled for the following week, so we had to stay nearby. Nevertheless, we decided to accompany them until somewhere halfway.
We are going to Coulatra and we are going for anchor over there because friends of ours with the sailing vessel Sail Away are heading for Seville and we will join them for a couple of days. Finally back at sea. Feels really good. Can be better to start the new season. A little bit further are our friends with the Sail Away. Watch out guys, we're catching up. And we are taking some pictures of our friends under sail. It's always nice to receive pictures of your boat when you're under sail. And what's for lunch?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches with
Salad and tomato and boiled eggs and cheese and ham. And mayonnaise, of course.
looks good.
Yeah.
Let's dig in.
It's tasty.
And a few hours later, we were back at the entrance to our anchorage at Coulatra.
And we are on our anchorage.
left at our anchorage. Our friends are also here. So time for making dinner. And what's cooking?
Boiled potatoes with Indevia branca. It's raw with some mayonnaise, apple, pepper and salt. It's a delicious salad.
It is. Looking forward to it. These steaks look really good. Just some black pepper and sea salt.
Almost ready.
Good morning. It was quite windy tonight. We had winds up until the 20 knots. We some small waves banging against the hull, so it woke me up at 5:30. But it was still dark. I didn't know if we were dragging or not because I set my anchor alert yesterday, but inside in the saloon it's not getting the right GPS position, so the alarm was keep going off, so I turned it off this night, but it seems we are still at the same spot as yesterday evening. My batteries were running a little bit low, so I turned on the generator and it's producing now 95 amps an hour, so I think in 1 hour the batteries will be charged again. And we are back on the move. We just pulled up the anchor and our friends Koos and Jose are in front of us, and we have the current with us to go out of this river. And another beautiful day.
After about 6 hours of sailing, we arrived at the Guadana River. Ayamonte is located on the banks of this third largest river on the Iberian Peninsula. Before the entrance to the marina, you have to be careful not to get stuck on the shoal, so keep to the port side on the river and only cross when you are at the entrance to the marina. The next morning we hit the road.
Today we are exploring the city of Ayamonte.
It was nice to get away from Portugal and discover new horizons.
We have arrived yesterday afternoon.
There were still so many beautiful things waiting for us. After all, the season had only just begun.
And because there's a Mercadona here in town, we need to go over there because they have very good fish spices. And in the meanwhile, there's also a shopping center. So what do you think? Of course, we are going to the shops first. Hopefully there's a terrace. So we went to the Mercadona, and what we were looking for was these spices for the fish. And what do we have? No spices, but 2 backpacks full.
After taking our groceries to the boat, we went into the old town. I had heard there was a ship chandler in town, so we couldn't resist.
So let's have a look how much we can spend here.
Searching for the right size.
The right size they never have.
Ayamonte is a nice Spanish town with narrow shopping streets, nice little squares with typical paintings and cozy terraces.
And the young people are always playing on their cell phones. Now we are in the old town of Ayamonte and we are looking for a restaurant.
The Spanish people have the habit of eating late at night. We were too early and the restaurants were not open yet. So we sat somewhere where we could eat tapas as a starter.
First tapas, shrimps in garlic. And?
It tastes good.
So we enjoyed our few tapas in the first restaurant and now we are heading for the main course in another restaurant. It's now 8:15 and yes, it's open. And this is the restaurant for our main course. An authentic restaurant where they serve fresh mackerel, my favorite kind of fish.
Unfortunately, there was no mackerel, so we went for the house specialty, grilled squid.
They look delicious.
Do you want to change?
No.
When we arrived at the restaurant, we were the only guests.
All for ourselves.
But by the time we had finished eating, there were no tables left.
And now we are a few hours later and the restaurant is completely full. And another day has come to an end. See you tomorrow, Ayamonte. Another beautiful morning in sunny Spain. No wind today, so we're not gonna sail, but we're heading for the fresh market.
In my opinion, Ayamonte has one of the most beautiful fresh fish markets in this region and at very reasonable prices. Spain is known for its many Catholic celebrations, and so also in Ayamonte. There's a beautiful church from which a procession with the image of the Holy Mary departs every year during Semana Santa.
And this day is almost coming to an end. Today we didn't do much anymore because it was a little bit rainy, so we came to the boat, did some editing, and now it's time for making dinner. So for dinner we have boiled potatoes with leek in bechamel sauce and sole, fresh sole from this morning from the fresh market. So the leek I flavor it with some nutmeg, salt and white pepper. And when it's done, then I make some sauce with milk and white roux. And that's the way we like it. And it's delicious with fresh fish. Try the sole. Very good. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Next time at Sailing Missy, we say goodbye to our friends and sail back to Albufeira where our haul out is planned. Time to roll up our sleeves. Then we pick up our new spray hood and get ready to start the real adventure. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully see you next time. Bye!